Buongiorno amici, come va? Sono BC, and this is Minecraft. Welcome back to Plutonium. How y'all doing? Hopefully y'all are great. I know I'm good. Feeling pretty refreshed, recharged, feeling pretty awesome today. And let me tell you what, boys and girls, I have been very, very, very busy. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Hey, guy. Man, you... And of course. Okay. Very busy. And when I say busy, I mean busy. Oh yeah. I have been going at this like gangbusters. And it has been coming along great. So let me show you a little bit of what I've been working on. So we have this part that we did together here, which is one of the main ends of a house section, and it's got like a deck area and what have you. And so as you move around the house, there's another end section here, and it's a small deck area. And one thing I've been paying close attention to is making everything different. So I don't want to make everything exactly the same, all the little deck areas. This deck area is going to be very, very small, but this will be kind of, I guess, our entrance from the parking lot. I hear you. Okay, so yeah, we got that entrance there. Now this is going to be like a tower. Alright, we have another entrance over here, or another balcony area, again using a different brick design, different shapes and concepts. Some of the, some similitudes, like the lower windows and the railing. There are those things that carry through everywhere, but the overall arches and everything else is going to be different. And this one has the dual staircase. And yeah, so I've laid out the lower wall for the rest of it, and it's really bland, it's boring. I've put these accent stripes, and that is in the theme throughout the entire house. And we'll probably come along and add some other features into the wall itself to spice it up. But right here you can see is the layout for our last house end that we are going to be working on. And then yeah, here's another part that juts out, and again using stairs, added in this detail by making indentions into the brick. And I almost like it so much I kind of want to do these indentions pattern all the way around the bottom half of the brick that looks like this, but I don't want things to be too uniform, so I think I'm just going to leave that. So we're going to be working on this piece right here as our final piece of the lower half of the house. And I'm going to go get my materials together, and I'll be right back. So we got everything in hand, and we are ready to go. Hope you all are doing great today. It's actually quite a lovely day here in beautiful Bella Italia. Not much going on that I could think of. Just been enjoying myself. I went on a really amazing hike. Was it yesterday? 2 days ago. Yeah, 2 days ago now. To La Strada della 52 Galleria, which is the I guess exactly translated, it'd be the road of the 52 tunnels, and it is a trailhead up of excuse me, Mount Vesubio, here in like the northern part of Italy, and it is an amazing journey. It's originally a path that was carved out by Italian soldiers during, I think it was World War. I'm gonna save some bricks here. World War One, I think it was. Yeah, I believe World War One, and it was a path that was cut out by soldiers in order to get their equipment and gear up over the region of the Dolomite Mountains, which are prominent in northern Italy. And so it's a series of 52 tunnels that from the base of the mountain to the point at which the tunnels stop and you get to the summit of the mountain, it's only about 3.5 to 4 miles in distance. But in that 3.5 to 4 miles, there is an increase in just over 2,200 feet of elevation. And some of the tunnels, they're really small, some of them are really long, and most of them kind of like skirt the edge of cliffs. It's really cool at some places where the tunnel makers, they actually kind of punched out of the mountain, like they were digging a tunnel, and like they might have just kept going straight ahead, and it caused them to kind of like punch out right onto the sheer side of the mountain cliff, and so then you could see where the tunnel then like turns and goes back a different direction, so that they could get to a place that was safe enough to come out. But it's a really amazing hike. Beautiful landscape, and was very much enjoyed. Went on it with my two boys, and we all had a great time. We've done the hike before, but definitely a hike not for the faint of heart. There's some places where you really do feel like you're on the edge of the world, and it is amazing. I don't know if it's I can't remember if there's an actual name for it, but I want to say there's a I guess you could say a disposition of the human psyche to, I guess, not imagine themselves falling, but I've heard that there's a thing that sometimes you'll be looking off a cliff, and it's like almost like you can't resist the urge, like you want to just jump off, and and I'm not talking about like offing yourself or something silly crazy like that, but I'm just saying there's sometimes you just, I don't know, it's like you just want to be a bird and just sail off. So, but yeah, it's about 4 miles to the top, and at the top was a small rifugio, and they serve different food and beverage and stuff. It's quite costly, but I mean, why wouldn't it be when you're the only structure on like the summit of a mountain? They obviously, now there's a road, there's an improved road that you can take to get down the other side of the mountain, and that's usually how people go back down, because going back down through the tunnels it's not a one-way hike, but more often than not, people kind of do the extreme thing to get up to the tunnels, and then they take the road back down, and the road back down is about I don't know, I think it's about 6 miles, 6.5 miles, going back down on the road. And I guess it's also a knee saver for, older folks like me, who, definitely don't want to just punish themselves too badly over the course of a few hours. So yeah, did that, and that was good. Definitely. Let's see what else. I don't even know what I was gonna say. Brain fart. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention. The last time that what am I? Okay. Oh, duh. One thing I forgot to mention is so I've been brushing up on my. Oh, dang it! I've been brushing up on my Photoshop skills, and I recently created some new channel art, which I've got to say I'm pretty proud of the way it turned out. I'm definitely not a Photoshop master, but I think it turned out pretty good. Let's see, you are right here. Yeah, I think it turned out pretty good, and I'm actually I'm very pleased with the result. So check that out. Let me know what you think. I'd be definitely be interested in hearing about it. I was able to start a I drew a picture by hand by scratch, and then I scanned it into my computer, and then used some Photoshop to trace it and outline it and color it, and then inserted that into a screenshot, which again I really needed to update my channel art simply because I finished the ship, or we finished the ship I should say, did it together, and the way my channel art was before, the ship was like half built, and that was just a little too Rudy Poot Rudy Poot to have up as an image of this endeavor. So yeah, happy to have that channel art update. I think it looks really cool. So check it out. We need more stairs? Yeah. Let's see what else. Oh, so let's see. The last week or so, I've really been doing a lot of reading, a lot of researching, and trying to be an informed consumer. And I think I finally reached a point where I can say I am. And what I'm referring to is Minecraft Realms. So I've heard about Realms. I remember Realms has been around for a long time, and I think originally it was only open to certain individuals. I don't think Realms was I know it was only available to certain regions, but I think also it wasn't even available to everyone originally. And I guess I've never really looked into what it is, but I think what I thought it was some sort of like a subscription service of some sort. Well, so I did more digging and found out that, and if you didn't know this, then I guess I'm informing you, and if you did notice, then cool beans. But Realms is basically a server solution for people to purchase servers that is owned and operated and maintained by Mojang. So yeah, I think it's pretty cool. And I heard mixed reviews. I mean, I really heard a lot of different things that it was slow, there was lag, da 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 da, and I'll tell you what, my internet connection is not great. So when I hear people saying, oh, there's lag problems, there's latency issues, I do get a little concerned, because if they have problems, then I'm definitely gonna have problems. But let's see here. You know what? Let me. No, never mind. We'll just keep going. So I was doing a lot of searching around, trying to find, answers to my questions to kind of satisfy my curiosity and figure out if, realms was something that was, viable for me. And I actually came across a YouTube video, and I need to give this person a shout out. Their name is her channel is Anna B. She goes by the Minecraft username Mommy Bell, and basically my question was whether or not you can use UHC mode in realms, because I heard conflicting information, and watching her video, it confirmed to me that you could use UHC mode, which is awesome, because again, that's how I play. That's how my family and I choose to play. It just adds an extra level of intensity that is definitely fun. And although I think I think Anonymous would disagree. I think he's getting a little tired of the UHC mode, but yeah, anyway, so she kind of answered that question for me, so I did it. I took the plunge, I got myself a realm, and oh my gosh, it's great. Mojang, good job, for real. I am very, very satisfied with that purchase and that decision, so thank you very, very much. It is, I haven't experienced any lag. It actually runs, believe it or not, it runs faster than, this world is running right now, being hosted on my local machine. So, yeah, I don't understand it. And again, I'm not playing this game on a calculator. I've got a pretty robust computer, so it's definitely awesome to have something that runs even smoother. So with that said, Plutonium will actually be making a transition to its realm world shortly, pretty soon. Right now we are, let's see, how do I want to do this? Yeah, you need to be a stair. Right now I'm still playing on my machine. I'm not playing on the realm, and the reason why is because, oh, why am I trying to sleep, dork? Right now realms doesn't support snapshots, and we're in a snapshot, so until that supportability is a thing, then we're just going to keep playing on with my computer hosting it as a server. But as soon as 1.8 comes out, oh my goodness, we are switching solely to realms, and that'll be great. And I'm looking forward to that change. So check it out. I'm gonna finish these little arches here, and then I'll come back with you when we're doing the intricate pieces just above the arches. So ciao for now. Now it's time to do some of this intricate stuff up here on the top, and yeah, this is gonna be awesome. Okay, so I put this dirt scaffolding up here just because it's gonna help kind of guide me in all the little pieces that I gotta put down. But just follow me here. This is gonna be pretty repetitious. But if you notice, I'm also setting it back one. And I remember how I talked before how over there we were able to achieve a lot of different design just by using depth and shadow. And so that's kind of what we're trying to achieve here. Is because again, brick has the effect of looking very two-dimensional sometimes. And a lot of people don't use brick just because it does in fact get a very two-dimensional look. I don't know if it's because of the texture, maybe it's because of the the masonry lines in the brick are just so white that they just kind of they stand out too much. Doggone it. You know, I'm really not exactly sure why, but I can tell you, even just in my opinion, I think brick can just look a little flat sometimes, just a little too two-dimensional. So, is it about? Yeah, it's about to be night again. So, you know, we really got to combat that by using depth, using shadow, and hence the reason why. Gosh, I wish I could count the number of stairs. I guess after the fact, right, we could go into the statistics, and I don't know if I think the statistics should show me the amount of brick stairs I've used specifically, but I'm guessing it's in the neighborhood of hundreds, if not nearing 1,000. So we'll have to see. Maybe we could check that when we're done. Because after this last building end, I think we're more or less done with all of our masonry work. And then it's time. Well, nope. I take that back actually. Because as you can see, these in-between parts here, we still have mason work, brick work. But I've held off on those because I want you guys to be with me. Jeez Louise, man. I should have just brought my... How many do I need? 1, 2. I need 2 stairs. Oh my gosh. So, but yeah, I've held off because I kind of want you guys to be there for part of that. You know, in fact, I'm actually going to need more stairs to achieve the cap off the top of this. So let me go get some more brick. I'll bring you back and we'll finish it up. And poop. And poop. Okay. So, yeah, brain fart. Anyway, oh, one good thing I'm happy to report is that I am not as crazy as I thought. So yeah, I talked about in the last episode about... That's not right. I talked in the last episode about how I was having the difficulty with... Wait, what do you do? Let's make you brick. I was having difficulty with placing stairs on stairs, and how their hitbox is all weird. And if you've, I don't know if you're a fan or not, but if you've been watching the YouTubes and you're a fan of the Mindcrackers, they actually just started a brand new map, and sure enough, a lot of those guys are having issues with the same thing, and they're on the same snapshot, the 28B, which has the bunnies. Now, I know 29A was kind of wonky, so I waited for 29B, and I gave it a shot, and it actually, now I see what Dinnerbone was talking about with threaded chunk loading, because it was indeed super fast. Okay, I don't want to break my shirt. It was indeed super fast loading. However, I could place a brick and there'd be nothing there, no texture. You'd see the hitbox. I could place 20 bricks and there would be no bricks, there would be nothing, there would be no blocks placed where I put them, except the hitbox would be there. So they were there, they just weren't visible, and then all of a sudden, bam, like all 20 of those blocks would just appear out of nowhere. So yeah, I guess there's an issue right now with I guess what do you call it, oh, that's not going to go all the way around like that. There's an issue right now with the rendering of the blocks, so yeah, holding off then on that upgrade. This is actually going to be a wall, so let's just come off of here like this for now. And you know what? I can actually recoup you. Can I? No. You're not going to let me. Okay. Can I have you? Okay. Good, good, good. Alright, so that is that. And to get the effect of what we just done here, what we've accomplished. Oh, nice. Perfect. Okay, we'll take care of most of this from the bottom, I think. Yeah. And then we're going to fill this in, and I think it fills in on this side. Yeah. So I'm going to fill in this top layer, and I'll show you what we've got when we're done. And like that, we are back. Alright, so I took a little extra time and not only finished this rooftop, but I also finished the roof of all of our balcony areas, and I took a little extra time to place a beacon over in our area. We had one that we took from the 00 tower a while ago when we were clearing out all this mountain to do it with haste. And so I just put it over here to give me some regeneration and keep me from having to run over the fence line all the time to catch the beacon in the sheep farm. So let me show you, let me take a step across the little pond here and show you what I'm talking about with this design and how the depth and the shadows create the what we're going for. So yes, absolutely. See, with those blocks pushed back one, you got a lot of shadow, and almost gives it like kind of curly Q designs, almost like the top of like old pillars or something. And you know, using elements like this where this block, this stair ends into a solid block, but this is a stair that I have turned sideways, so you're gaining half a block on that one. But little things like that, right? So there's those little differences that create all the difference when it comes down to it. Now we're getting mobs because they like it, and it's nice and dark in there, and more power to you. Alright, so there's just one last thing I want to do, and that's back around to the front of our clubhouse. Alright, I want to grab some quartz, some chiseled quartz, some pillar quartz, and oh, doggone it, I thought I had some cobble fence with me. I don't, and you know what, I'm gonna have to borrow a log tree. Sorry. I'll take this one down here so we don't get any de-leafing happening, and that way we don't ruin the beauty of that tree by stuff despawning off of it. Okay, so dum and cobble fence. We're only going to need a few. We're not going to do a whole bunch here. Okay, so basically we're going to start the actual walls of the upper floor, or the ground, well, I want to say ground floor. I guess it's the first floor, right? So one difference over here in Europe is, you know, your ground floor, the floor that you're on, is always 0, and the first floor up is the first floor. It's the floor number 1. I guess in America, you know, it's the bottom floor, the ground floor is always 1, and that's never the case in Europe. The first floor is always the one off the ground, the next floor up, the first floor. So we're gonna work on this interior wall, and it would be our next layer of this entire house, which will take us up even to all of our balcony areas. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a quick, you know what, let's just do it in, maybe we could do it in some time lapse. Yeah, time lapse. Hi, just come stand where I'm at and take a gander at what I'm looking at. Alright. Palette is built. Now it's time to draw. So what are we going to do? We are going to make the windows, and I wanted to do this together with you because I'm probably going to take care of all the rest of the this level of the house off camera. So just kind of wanted to show you what I'm going to be working on, or what I'm going to be doing here. And I actually got this idea out of a little bit of inspiration from Corrales. If you don't know who Corrales is, you should. The guy's crazy, he's nuts, and he's a complete and total derp, and he's a lot of fun to watch. He is an amazing builder. And he has an inspiration series that he was actually doing for a while with BOO as like a guest. So anyway, one of the builds in his inspiration series is where I saw this window design, and I thought it worked great, so we are going to go ahead and use it and incorporate it in our design here. So let's see, we need chiseled quartz, pillar, stairs, cobblestone wall, and we're good. Okay, start by putting this pretty chiseled stuff up here like that, and down here on the bottom like that there. The pillars are going to run down the sides like this, like that here. Okay, and now the frame, and this is going to be a little tricky. Do I have dirt? Don't have dirt. We'll just use some cobblestone. Alright, so let's see. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this from down here. Well, I'll show you on the bottom, and then I'll take care of the top. Like this. No. Whoops. That's wrong. Like this. And that. And a little bit of this. And some of this. Some of that. And a little bit of this. Let's squeeze these little bits up in here. And of course I can't do that. Okay. And we got a porch cow too. Man, that cow looks tiny compared to everything else going around here. Oh my gosh. This is definitely, I would almost classify it as a mega build, because this is pretty ridiculous. But this house is going to be absolutely stupendous when we're done. Alright, and then, oh, this is tricky. Can I get it? Nope. Oh, gosh! Wow, that was, explosive. Okay, can I go one lower, maybe? Let's see if I can get it from down here. Yes. Ha! Alright, and then a stair on this side. And a stair on... Nope. Come on, hitbox. Give me something. Come on. There you go. Get rid of all this stuff here. Make sure I get my piece of quartz. Alright. Yes. And then we're just going to line these two sides like that there. And oh, look at me. I even have the glass on me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Counting with BC. So yeah, let me get this other side done, And I'm going to also do one on this wall, and then we'll take a step back and check it out. Oh yeah, let's take a look at it from a distance. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. This is coming along. Coming along, coming along. And you know, one other thing I'm interested in. Do I have any on me? I probably don't have any on me. Okay, we'll do that next time. So you see how over there I put iron bars on the bottom windows? That is actually very, very common in Europe. Any windows that are near the ground are usually barred up. Shoot, some houses, all their windows are barred up. It's kind of very strange. People are pretty paranoid, I guess. But anyway, as the sun sets on our day here in Plutonium, it's going to go ahead and set on our time together now. And yeah, I'm excited about this thing coming along. I'm going to start knocking out this next level with these other windows. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you've gotten some inspiration maybe you can use in your own world. And just think about when you're building in your worlds, using depth. Using depth creates color, creates illusion, creates design just by using layers. And we're definitely achieving that to overcome the flatness of this brick. So, yeah. Oh, it's nice to have a health beacon here now. So, without any further ado, I will bid you farewell. Buona serata. E ciao a tutti, amici. Bye-bye.